The following is a special presentation of Soul Cafe Radio.
The fire's hot, but you won't bow. They say sit down, but you ask how. The lions roar, but you don't flinch. Faith won't move an inch. They build their walls, but you break through. You hold the line when the world won't do. A whisper calls for such a time. Will you draw the line? The crowd is loud, the stakes are high. Will you rise, or will you hide? Will you take your stand like Moses at the sea? Will you lift your hand like Esther made decree? Will you walk alone though the flames demand? Will you take your stand? Will you take your stand? The storm rolls in, the night turns black, but courage burns, no turning back. They laughed at Noah, but he built the ark. You carry light into the dark. Pharaoh's throne looked like it ruled, but God sent Joseph calm and cool. Elijah stood on Mount of Fire, one man against a lie. The crowd is loud, the stakes are high. Will you rise, or will you hide? Will you take your stand like Moses at the sea? Will you lift your hand like Esther made decree? Will you walk alone though the flames demand? Will you take your stand? Will you take your stand? Will you take your stand?
The following presentation is a production of Reunion Media Group. Please see the show description for the link and please support our show sponsors.
Welcome to Soul Cafe Radio. You are listening to From the Heart, a podcast designed to inspire, encourage, and educate the people of God. And now here's your host, the Word Master.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you're listening. You're tuned into Soul Cafe Studios from the Heart Podcast. I am your host, the Word Master. On today's presentation, we are concluding our week-long special entitled Steadfast, the Christians Enduring War. And we are on the topic of finish the good fight. Finish the good fight. Our scripture reading is from 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. This is traditionally believed to be the Apostle Paul's final epistle, and these are some of his closing words to his young charge, the elder Timothy. And as you listen and as we go throughout the message today, understand that in 2025, many of us are making up our minds for eternity, and many of us will be put in a position of will we stand or will we hide? Here's the Apostle Paul in his own words. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Today, as we wind down the series, we take a look back at the apostles' experience. In the book of Ephesians, he would have said, and having done all, to stand. Friends, that is the charge of us here in 2025 as we approach these late stages of this year. Have we done all? And are we equipping ourselves to stand through the last great crisis, or are we capitulating because, as we heard in the song just now, that the fire looks extremely hot, 7 times more than it's supposed to be? Friends, understand that if you are failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Understand that if you are failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. But the apostle tells us that he has fought a good fight, and that has been consistent. Repeatedly, his prayer life has been on point, and his walk with the Lord ever since his conversion. Yes, there has been the ups and downs. Yes, there has been the struggles. Yes, there has been the temptations, and we talked about that during the course of the week as well, to turn and run. But with every obstacle, with every challenge, with every crisis, we see that the apostle has rose up to the challenge. We see that the apostle has indeed stood his ground, fought a good fight, and again, with everything that he was doing, it was all because of that heavenly vision he saw early on. He saw past the portals of time into eternity, and that encouraged him. And so, with every beating, with every flogging, with every persecution, with every stripe that he received, he understood, my beloved, that as he himself said, those are only temporary, and what really matters are the eternal realities. Finish strong, my beloved. That's the call. Finish strong. Yes, you may have begun a little bit shaky, a little bit on wobbly legs, but as with every maturing child, your faith is supposed to be stronger. Your walk is supposed to be more steadier. And ultimately, at the end of the day, the outcome should be that you and I would hear, well done and welcome. I don't know about you on today, my friends, but from my heart to yours, I want to encourage every person listening today to stand. Stand knowing that you have done everything that you were supposed to do, and leave the results with God. As I've been saying all week, it's beginning to get a little bit dicey out there. In fact, many persons with clearer, brighter vision can see what's going on, and their prayer life has been amped up. They're more and more in tune with the things of Scripture, and their desire is to go and tell it to the world. I want to say to you today, my friends, how about you? How about you? How are you standing? What is your faith walk looking like here in the latter stages of this year? And most importantly, are you ready, my beloved? Are you fully persuaded that when it's all said and done, yours will be the well done? Yours will be the welcome. I trust and pray, my beloved, that that will be your desire. I know for sure that that is my desire. And so, with the Lord's help, it's indeed doable. Let us fight our good fight. Let us keep the faith, because laid up for each and every one of us listening is indeed a glorious crown of life. May God richly bless you, each and every one of you abundantly. Until next time.
The winds may howl, the waters rise, storm may steal the brightest sky, but I won't bow, I won't let go. My anchor holds, my heart will show. Steadfast, unmovable, here I stand, abounding in the work of His hand. shadows fall, but through it all I'll heed his call. No turning back, no looking down. With every step I gain my ground. Steadfast, unmovable, here I stand, abounding in the work of his hand. Faith unshaken, hope alive in his grace. I will steadfast, unmovable, here I stand, abounding in the work of his hand. Faith unshaken, hope alive in his grace. I will
The proceeding has been a presentation of Reunion Media Group.
Thank you for joining us today on Soul Cafe Radio. You've been listening to powerful music and messages for the mind and soul. Join us next time when we deliver more of the same. And remember to visit our website at www.soulcafeonline.org.